Hello, 3D Design. I am really excited to launch this online class, and I would like to give you kind of a Canvas tour to help you navigate and get off to a great start. So when you first arrive at the class, you will actually land on the welcome page. And it's this kind of a welcome that kind of substitutes what I would do if we were in a face-to-face class. I would tell you a little bit about who I am and also about my expectations. So please read through this carefully, and it will really let you know what kind of teacher I am and what my expectations are. So of course, that will really help to set you up for success. This will link you to a Start Here module, which I've designed with some helpful things, even if you're brand new to Canvas. So there's things like Canvas tutorials, discussion tutorials, and things of that nature. And everything in the class is organized in different modules. And a module is just a fancy word for a folder. So these folders have all of our content for the learning materials, things that we will read, things that we will watch. I've got demonstration videos. I have lots of really cool videos with artists doing studio tours, talking about their work, all kinds of interesting content to help inform our creative practice. There are also goals which tell us what vocabulary we're going to learn and what we're going to do for each module. Now, because this is a hands-on creative class, many of our modules cover not just 1 week, but 2 weeks as we work on a longer art project. I use discussions to turn in your projects. So the first discussion is about getting to know each other, setting up our studio, but also practicing embedding an image. We will share pictures of our artwork, and I really like to have the image visible so that everybody can see and kind of scroll through the discussion, almost like a blog. But we're using it for an academic purpose. So we're sharing our artwork. We're also sharing reflections where you're talking about what you've learned and maybe also what challenges you may have hit. And through critique, we learn how to work through those challenges together. So we also use the discussions for critique. There's a really quick syllabus check here in the first week, but don't be nervous. It's really just designed to make sure you got all the content and you kind of know how to navigate the syllabus. You can actually retake this to improve your score. And all of our assignments, if you did not get a really great score, take a look at the grade book. And you can navigate over here on the left right to individual items. So you could go straight to announcements, straight to all the discussions, or right to your grade book. And anything that scores below a perfect will get feedback from me. I'll let you know what's missing, or also what's great and where you need to work on. You can take the project, rework that, improve that project, and resubmit it again to improve your score. I really think that that's an important part of growing and developing as an artist. And so I have that woven into my grade policy. I also want to mention that if you're navigating on your phone, it will look a little bit different. And I do suggest at some points, especially if you're turning in your assignments or taking a check, I call quizzes checks for understanding, because quiz is kind of a scary word. Kind of helps us think about it a little differently. But if you're taking one of my checks, it's a good idea to come to a desktop or laptop because the navigation looks really, really different on a phone. So make sure you look at that and plan some time for that as well. So I hope that this helps you to dive in and navigate the course. And really important is our first introduction discussion. I think once you kind of walk through the syllabus and kind of tour through the class, get to know the class, you'll find that there's a fairly easy flow to the content. You know, each week you'll see kind of the same thing. Our summary, the reading and viewing materials, and the assignments where you're working in your sketchbook or working on creating a project. I also have the class set up very similar to a design challenge. So you'll actually get 2 to 4 different challenges to choose from, each on the same topic. It might be on three-dimensional relief. We'll be looking at mass and volume, but in much more abstract ways than you might traditionally sit down and, say, sculpt a portrait. But I really look forward to getting to know you, and we'll discuss all that more as we really get into the class. I've also designed this whole week is all about getting to know the class, getting to know each other, and gathering your materials, okay? You really won't need your materials until next Monday. So you've got a week to order things and find your local art supplies. And please do send me any questions if you have via email. And I will be available during our virtual office hours, so I hope to meet you there virtually. Thank you. Look forward to seeing all of you in the class. Bye-bye.